And now with Morin you. Hello to all our viewers, mga basketboleros, basketbolera. First of all, from the bottom of our hearts, gusto namin magpasalamat sa lahat ng mga nanood na ng previous episodes. We're on to episode 8, and so far we are loving the reception of the crowd. Iyo, may gusto ka ba sabihin?
Yun, maraming salamat sa lahat na nanood. And kung gusto nyo pang mapanood yung mga previous episodes namin, make sure to subscribe to our channel, the Dakdakan Podcast. And yun lang naman. Maraming salamat.
Yes, please like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell para lagi kayo updated kung meron kami mga bagong trip sa buhay. Kasi kung ano-anong trip yung naiisip namin. And for this episode, may bago kaming trip.
Ano ba yung trip mo, pre? Ano yung nasi-tripan mo?
Yung trip ko, parang may nakikita ako. May nararamdaman ako.
Nararamdaman mo, pre? No.
Nakikita ko, nararamdaman ko na. Napalapit na. Ang end of round 1 ng UAAP.
Hala, matatapos na pala. Sobrang bilis na panahon at matatapos na pala ang round 1 ng UAAP. At dahil dyan, ano yung gagawin natin ngayon, Mora?
Dahil dyan, ang ating segment for today ay Basketball ang Kristal. And kasama ninyo ang seer. Ako si Mora, ang seer, pero hindi namboboso.
At para sa aming huhulaan ngayon, aming uhulaan kung ano ang magiging record o magiging standing ng mga kupunan matapos ang unang round na magtatapos sa October 22. So we'll start from the bottom and we'll go to the top of the predicted ranking. So sige Mora, simulan mo na.
Now here. Okay, bro.
Para sa iyo, sino ba ang look mo?
Nararamdaman ko, pare. Ang number 8 ko, since we're starting from the bottom. Paano kung tie, bro? Kasi meron akong mga tie na prediction. So,
patay tayo dyan. Tingnan natin. Pati ako may mga tabla na baka ikagulat nyo rin. So, sige, simulan mo na, pre.
Yung number 8 ko, so pag tayo, babanggitin ko ba both teams?
Isa lang muna. Isa lang.
Sa number 8 ko, I think this wouldn't come as a surprise. Number 8 is, for me, is the UST Growling Tigers team. Ikaw ba, bro?
Ano yung predicted record mo sa kanila?
For me, ang maging record nila ay 1-6. 1-6 place.
Kayo na sila mananalo, pre, sa tingin mo?
Mananalo sila over FEU Tamaraos, pare.
Oh, wow. Battle of Moraita.
Okay.
Espanya, sila mananalo.
Ko lang na baka there might be something up Pido's sleeve. Knowing na hindi pa ganun kabeterano as a coach, si Coach, bigla ako nag-mental block, pare. Si Coach Denok Miranda. Okay. Feeling ko baka merong ikagugulat si Coach Denok na biglang gawin ni Coach Pido. Baka biglang long hair sila lahat. Ganon. Tapos, hindi. Pero yon, for me, baka kaya nilang talunin ng UST if there is something up Pido's sleeve. Yun. Number 8, UST Growling Tigers.
Para sa akin naman, actually pareho tayo. 8 din ng UST para sa akin.
Okay.
Pero para sa akin, ang predicted first round record ko sa kanila 0-7. Parang
0-7.
Para sa akin, magpapatuloy yung streak nila of losing since last year, 13 games. Tapos ngayon, 7 games uli. And tingin ko wala silang chance laban sa FEU.
Okay.
Lalo na kung wala si Fatty. Wala si Faye. Kung wala si Faye, wala silang chance sa FEU. Kahit na hindi naman ganun kagaling si Fatty ng FEU. Mas may tiwala pa rin ako sa FEU, which is why para sa akin 0-7 ng UST. Sana lang mas bigyan nila ng chance yung mga bata na maglaro tulad ni SJ Moore, yung Mark Liemit.
Okay.
Yan, sana mas makalaro sila. Pero yun nga, para sa akin 0-7 UST. Ikaw ba?
Likewise, pare, gusto ko rin makita si SJ Moore and all the other rookies. Medyo kilala lang si Coach Pido na medyo hindi nagkakaroon ng playing time ang rookies for him. Pero I think malaki yung upside na ilaro na niya yung rookies ngayon since technically it might not be a winning season for them.
Sige. Sana nga. So, Coach Pido, alam mo na. Sige, para sa iyo, Mora, sino naman ang nasa ikapitong pwesto?
Ikapitong pwesto, pare, number 7 ko, FEU Tamaraos. With the same record, 1-6.
Okay. So, tingin mo matatalo sila sa lahat ng remaining games nila except
1.
Saan sila mananalo?
Pare, mananalo sila over the Adamson Falcons.
No.
I mean, right now, Adamson is still playing without Jerome Lastimosa. And I think FEU, pwede nilang biglang rat-ratin yung Adamson na Adamson wouldn't know what hit them. Ganun lang sila pwede manalo. So, kailangan nilang biglain, rat-ratin, fire from all sides, from all angles. And then, if they do that, tambakan na nila from the start, baka kaya nila manalo versus the Adamson Falcons. Adamson being without their leader, Jerome Lastimosa, on the court.
So, tingin ko dito na tayo magkakaroon ng una nating disagreement kasi sa akin, iba yung 7th ranked team ko.
Okay.
Pero nabanggit mo na rin siya. And for me, the 7th ranked team after the first round will be Adamson. And they'll finish with a record of 2-5. Sa tingin ko, hindi na sila mananalo uli for the remainder of the first round. They will lose to an upbeat UE squad. And the league leading, one of the league leading NU Bulldogs. And at the same time, tingin ko matatalo rin sila sa FEU.
Okay.
Quite difficult, lalo na tinalo na nila Ateneo, pero tingin ko that will be the peak of their season, at least for the first round, and they lose the rest of their games. Kaya para sa akin, 7th yung Adamson.
So sineven mo ba sila, bro, dahil na-hurt ka doon sa talo ng Ateneo? Hindi naman. Okay.
Parang hindi ko mas nararamdaman nila yung loss of Jerome with the remaining games, and I think FEU is due for a win. So, tingin ko mananalo yung FEU sa kanila.
Yeah, naiintindihan ko naman. And likewise, ako rin nararamdaman ko kung paano nila nararamdaman yung pagka wala ni Jerome. Ramdam ko rin yung game-winning shot nila sa Ateneo.
Happy birthday na lang kay Vince Magbuos. And tingin ko, poetic justice. Kasi sa totoo lang na-foul si Montebon ni Sean Kitevis before that. So, big ups to Adamson. Pero hindi dahil doon kaya sila na And kung ang Adamson naman ng 7th ko, para sa akin, yung 6th ko naman, para maiba, FEU yung 6th para sa akin. Pero para sa akin, ang record nila, hindi 2-5, kundi 3-4. I think they will sweep the remainder of their games, which include UST, Adamson, and maybe difficult for me to say, feel ko matatalo nila Ateneo. Kasi given yung performance nila laban sa UP, they kept it close, they kept it tight, umabot ng overtime, and Joric Bautista is finally living up to the expectations that I had of him nung una ko siya napanood no high school. And LJ Gonzalez is back.
Wait lang,
And
pare,
if
high school ka pa lang napapanood mo na si Joric Bautista?
nung nasa
Hindi.
high school siya,
Okay, okay.
napanood ko siya, ang galing niya. And ayun, I think yung ikinagaling nila sa guards, dun mahina yung Ateneo ngayon eh. So tingin ko the guards will carry them to their first win finally this Saturday.
Okay.
Kahit na masakit man sabihin. And yun, with that win, they'll go on to beat Adamson and then UST. So tingin ko magti 3-4 sila. So,
Okay. Sige. Ako, I would like to disagree, pero I mean, just with the Ateneo game, just to give at least my 2 cents on it, I would like to disagree kasi the way that they could win against Ateneo, for me, is kung tatambakan nila. Pero by keeping it close, I think it would boil down to coaching, and I think merong advantage si Tab over Coach Deno.
Fair enough. Agree to disagree.
Oh, yeah. Ano naman? Sinabi ko lang din yung naisip ko about it. Pero ako, for me, ang number 6 ko would be the Adamson Falcons. Adamson Falcons for me would have a record of 2-5. As mentioned kanina, feeling ko matatalo sila sa FEU. Pero they'll go on to ano pa ba yung other games nila? They'll go on to lose versus NU as well. And then, ano pa yung isa nilang laban?
So,
for
sa UE.
Versus UE.
So, talo rin sila sa UE. Tingin mo. Okay, fair enough. So, pareho tayo. Magkaiba lang yung rank. Nag-6 lang sila sa... Okay.
Pero the record is still at 2-5. Feeling ko there is enough in terms of the distance between the talent of teams kung walang Jerome Lastimosa for them to win against other teams. So yeah, kaya feeling ko ang may papanalo lang ay ang record nila is a 2-5, and then they would go on to get the 6th spot after the first round.
So kung sila yung 6th para sa'yo, sino naman yung 5th o yung team na hindi aabot ng Final Four para sa'yo?
Pare, ang 5th for me would be the UE Red Warriors. They would have a record of 3-4. As mentioned, mananalo sila versus Adamson the way I see it. And then the other games that they would have is NU. I think they would go on to lose versus NU, and then they would also go on to lose versus De La Salle University. Grabe rin kasi naman yung talent that NU and La Salle has.
Okay. So kung 5th para sa yung UE, para sa akin, ibang team na naman. And bilang fan ng isang cooking show daw, o team ng mga nagluluto, pains me to say na 5th place para sa akin ng Ateneo.
Okay.
With a record of 3-4. They'll beat UST, but they'll lose to both FEU and sadly against UP. Although they won against UE, I wasn't entirely convinced. Pinanood ko siya uli kanina, and ang daming breaks of the game na sinuwerte lang talaga sila. Laking bagay yung mga huling tira ni Jared Brown, but I don't count on it happening again. And yun nga, bold prediction na matatalo sila sa FEU. And I hope it serves as a wake-up call, not only for the players, but for the coaching staff as well. Na they have to prepare better, kung under 500 sila at the end of the first round. And kung sila yung 5th ko, ibig sabihin ng magiging 4th ko,
yes,
is yung niluto daw kahapon na UE Red Warriors with a similar record of 3 wins and 4 losses. So for UE, a win against Adamson din, and losses against NU and DLSU. Actually, nakita ko yung free throw disparity. Tinry kong magbilang kanina nung ilang free throws ba yung dapat napunta sa ganito, ganyan. And marami talagang instance na dapat hindi nabigyan ng free throws yung Ateneo. Like, sa tingin ko, yung na-foul si Amo sa tres, hindi free throw yon. May dalawang instance si Obasa na end one when in fact dapat sa baba yung foul. Tapos, yun. Siguro it's better that you blame the officials, but don't blame or don't attack the team that won. Huwag na sabihin na niluto ng Ateneo or ano, without any proof. If anything, blame the officials for the poor officiating. And UE has every right to do so, given the game.
And sabi nga ni Akon, pare, you can put the blame on me. Sobrang labo, pero yun lang. So for you've actually mentioned your fourth place. I think ito is a homer pick, pero ayoko rin namang maging two homer na sasabing Ateneo will sweep the rest of the first round. So I'm going fourth place with Ateneo with the record of 4-3. Feeling ko mananalo naman sila versus FEU, as I mentioned kanina. The only way they would lose to FEU, the way I see it, is if FEU would actually fire from all cylinders and then won't look back anymore. Tambakan nyo na ng 20 from the first quarter, from the second quarter, and then wag nyo na pahabulin yung Ateneo. So I think that's the only way that FEU would win, but I don't see it happening, so I'm going with Ateneo 4-3. They'll lose the rest. Sorry, I see them losing to UP, but I think their other game is versus UST is very winnable din naman. So I think they'll end the rest of the round with a record of 2-1.
Okay. Fair enough. Talagang yung Ateneo FEU lang talaga yung nagkatalo tayo. So kung Ateneo yung fourth sa'yo, ano naman yung third?
My third place would be DLSU. So LaSalle would end, the way I see it, with a record of 5-2. So I see LaSalle losing versus NU, but winning over UP.
Oh, okay. So matatalo sila sa NU this Sunday. Pero mananalo sila sa UP tsaka sa UE.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. And good for them na they're finally living up to their potential, which is why hindi sila yung third place team ko.
Okay.
Ang third place team ko ay NU. They'll finish with a record of 5-2 kasi sa tingin ko matatalo sila sa LaSalle, but they'll end up winning against both UE and Adamson. In the past few games, they've been winning games against teams that they should beat. Ayun, yung tinalo nila UST kahapon, and yung game against UP, they actually kept it close, pero yun nga, yung shot making lang talaga ng UP kapag nag-click, and kapag nag-click din yung depensa nila, napakahirap ng talunin nun. So, just why I think na LaSalle will beat them eventually. And yun, mananalo naman sila sa...
Sige. If pwede ko lang explain pala kung bakit I see LaSalle losing to NU. It's because technically the way that Ateneo played against them, may feeling kasi ako na parang LaSalle is currently using their skill, the skill of their players, the talent that they have. So medyo nahirapan sila to go against a team na may sobrang concrete na system, which I see in NU. So I think talent to talent, they might beat UP. That's why I'm giving them a record of 5-2 by the end of the first round.
Okay. Fair enough. Props to Coach Jeff Napa.
Oo, pare.
And
Totoo.
with that in mind, kung para sa akin, third ang NU, ang second ko, sorry to our neighbors in Katipunan, pero second sa akin ang UP with a record of 6
situation.
6-1 kasi tingin ko rin, tulad mo, tingin ko rin matatalo sila sa Lasal. So, UP, that was a close scare laban sa FEU. Props to Jan Felicilda for carrying them to a win and for Malik Diu for defending the paint like crazy. But I see them losing against DLSU. But they'll win against Ateneo and they'll win against UST handily. So they still finish with 6-1. I think they'll be disappointed if they end up with 6-1. Pero for us basketball fans, at least sure tayo na magkakaroon ng Final Four. So, iyon. So, kung UP ang second para sa akin, para sa iyo ba?
Sa akin, bro, second would be NU with a record of 6-1. So, as mentioned kanina, in terms of the games, the remaining games that we actually have, I see NU beating LaSalle. Though I see them losing. I see them winning the rest of their games. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, mananalo sila sa LaSalle, sa UE, saka sa Adamson, which is fair. Oh.
Yes.
And na-explain mo naman na kanina ba't nila tatalunan yung LaSalle. And for you, kung second ng NU, ang ibig sabihin lang nun ay ang number 1.
Kaya sila ng UP. 6-1 din, pare. So, hindi ko lang second. Yun yung ibig sabihin nun. Kasi I mentioned na matatalo ang UP versus LaSalle the way I see it.
Pero, winner over the other. Lamang ang UP.
Lamang ang UP. And kapitbahay lang yung UP, so mas madali tayong sugurin eh. So, number 1 UP. Pero as you've mentioned, bro, UP is actually, UP losing at least a game, I think would give more parity in terms of the para makita lang din natin na okay, hindi naman sila superhuman team na they could be beaten. The way na Ateneo was beaten nung akala magsusweep yung Ateneo and then UP actually went into to winning the finals. So yun, I think kailangan lang mapakita rin na UP is actually beatable.
Yeah. At least pareho tayo na sinabi natin na walang magkakaroon ng Final Four. And yes, para sa'yo, kung first ang UP, pasensya na po sa mga diehard dito ng Ateneo, pero ang number 1 ko LaSalle. With a record of 6.
Mga diehard LaSalle fans.
Ayun, para sa akin, magna-number 1 sila. They won't lose any of their remaining games. Actually, last year, pinredict ko rin to na LaSalle won't lose another first round game. Tapos ang nangyari, next game nila NU, natalo sila. Tapos hindi na sila nanaluli. So, hopefully, with Coach Topex in tow, they get to win against NU first this Sunday. Well, di naman hopefully, parang tingin ko, sorry, they'll win against NU and they'll ride that momentum to sweep the rest of their first round games. A thinner KQ is such a scary sight.
Yes, sir.
Evanelli putting up 15 rebounds is unheard of. And the freedom that he's given under Coach Topex is amazing for him. And yun, I see them sweeping.
And we hope for the best in terms of his personal life.
Pinakamatapang na taong kilala natin. So,
Evanelli matapang atao.
So, yun. Yun na yung mga...
Sorry. Sige na pare.
So, yun na yung mga prediction namin for the rest of round 1. Kayo, ano bang predictions nyo for the rest of the first round? Will there be any surprising games? Meron ba kayong narinig mula sa amin na hindi mangyayari yan or hindi, ganito yung mangyayari. Let us know in the comments.
Yes, kung gusto nyo kami i-hate, lagay nyo sa comment section. Kung gusto nyo mag-agree, lagay nyo sa comment section. Kung gusto nyo hulaan, hindi lang yung UAAP pero yung personal lives namin o kaya yung next episode namin, lagay nyo sa comment section.
So, yun na yun. So, maraming salamat sa pagsali sa aming basketballang kristal. We hope to do more of this in the future. So, thank you guys. Please like and subscribe and see you soon.
See you soon, guys. Nararamdaman namin na manonood kayo at makikita namin kayong muli dahil i-click nyo yung notification bell. Ha! 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 Yeah! Like, comment, and subscribe, guys!